Grant City. Hardest place on Earth. People aren't born here. They're forged out of broken bones and blood money. Fortunes are lost and found on a daily basis. And if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. That's not to say there's no justice here. It's just hard to reach sometimes, under the layers of crime and corruption that stretch between the gutter and the glamour. It was another gray autumn. The leaves were changing from go green to caution yellow. Pretty soon they'd be danger red, then dead brown.
All cars. Gunshots reported in the vicinity of Chinatown subway construction site.
This is Slate. I'm on it. Shadow! Slate, I have a gunshot victim. No pulse. I need an ambulance immediately.
Roger that. We'll notify Hope General. Any ID?
Victim's name is Slate. Frank Slate. He's my dad.
Sorry, Jack.
I'd seen 100 bodies sprawled ugly in dark alleys and bright living rooms. But this one was different. This was my dad. The guy who looked me in the eye one day and told me he was innocent of the bad things he'd been accused of. And I believed him, because he'd never lie to me. And now he was dead. Somebody had to pay.
What are you still doing here, Slate? We got this scene covered.
I want this case.
The hell you do? Go home and get some sleep. We'll keep you posted.
Looks like he was trying to write something in the cement.
I'm serious, Slate. Go home.
Forget it! Somebody shot my dad tonight, and I'm gonna find out who.
You know your old man only had one enemy.
Augie Blatz.
But you might want to be careful with those kind of accusations. Blatz owns a whole team of lawyers.
Yeah, and thugs.
Don't do anything stupid, Slate.
Justice may not be smart. Augie Blatz had a regular room at the Den of Iniquity, a prime hotspot for criminals ever since the flaming Mambo Lounge got struck by Italian lightning. It wasn't the sort of place you'd expect to find a beloved philanthropist like Augie Blatz, but then most people didn't know him like I did. He may have the city fooled with his goodwill money thrown at public parks and playgrounds, but apparently my dad was the only one interested in where that money came from. Drugs, mostly. Drugs and racketeering.
Jack, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Hey, working for your dad is fine and all, but he hasn't been able to cover payroll lately, so I had to pick up a little scratch on the side. You won't tell him, will you? It'd probably kill him.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's already dead.
What?
Where's Augie?
In the parlor. You think Augie had him killed?
Don't know, but I plan on finding out.
Wait, you know they won't let you back there.
I'll manage.
Hold on, I'll distract the bouncers for you, just be careful.
Thanks.
Get that freak!
You can run, but you can't hide, Augie. End of the line, Augie. Why don't you do us both a favor? Go for your gun. What the?
Don't do anything stupid, Slate.
Get up, son.
Jack!
You're gonna be okay. Come on, get up.
Jack!
Come on, just walk it off, kid.
Jack.
Come on, get up.
You're welcome to fall at any time. Why, thank you. You make the creative process so much easier for me. Good shot, officer. Why, I'm amazed Mr. Blatz was able to squeeze off a round in self-defense. Your sketch is complete. You're certain the second subject is to be a still life? Whatever you like. It's your gallery. I'm just the artist. Just relax, officer. Hopefully the ambulance will arrive in time. Unfortunately, they'll be bringing in many, many more cops, but what can I say? You probably don't realize how much skill it took not to paint the floor with your brain meat. But my client wants you alive. It wouldn't have been my choice. But he says killing cops is bad business. Oh, and because you might find it of interest, Augie Blatz did not kill your father.
Countdown to execution. Former Grant City police officer Jack Slate, arrested and convicted for the shooting spree that led to the death of known philanthropist Augie Blatz, is currently living out his last day in the death row cell block of Iron Point Penitentiary, as Mayor Pinnacle has approved what could set a precedent as the city's first fast-track execution. Opposing mayoral candidate Gloria Exner has stepped forward to publicly denounce such accelerated capital punishment, an issue she has fought to address since announcing her candidacy in early May. The mayor has yet to respond, but is expected to appear in a public debate to be scheduled soon. Slate's execution, however, is not expected to be postponed. In other news...
You thinking about your old man?
Yeah, a little.
Frank was one of the good ones. Always did right by me on the outside. Whoever done him in is gonna burn in hell, that's for sure.
I'd like to see him burn here on Earth if I could.
Well, maybe you can.
Talk to me.
Word is, Tattoo's planning to break the minute old spark and makes the lights dim, if you know what I'm saying. Got some kind of map out here. Now, I don't know much, but this kid Wire Boy down in the workshop, he says he knows how to put old Spark out of business.
Wire Boy. You trust him?
far as I could throw him.
Thanks, Preach. Dad knew a good guy when he met one.
Yeah, it's too bad the judge didn't.
Hey! Going somewhere?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm gonna love hitting a switch on you, Slate. Watching you jump, squirm, foul yourself.
You don't even have to ask the question, officer. I know the answer.
Mind reading your specialty?
Battery acid on the conduits. In theory, it'll bring the whole grid down for hours.
You're kidding me.
Psst. This place is older than the pyramids, man. And again, that's only theory.
I guess I can live with that.
Yeah, you hope. One thing, though, you're gonna have to deal with the straps yourself.
I've got that covered. You got the acid?
Sure, for 25 packs.
And where am I supposed to get 25 packs?
Psst. I thought you were a hotshot cop. Try the gym, genius.
Let's see what you got. You wanna go a few rounds? Those academy skills will only get you so far. If you're gonna survive in here, I better show you a few moves.
25 packs. Don't smoke them all in one sitting.
Nice. Here's your battery acid. Let it sit on the contacts for a bit and then bathe in the sudden darkness. But all that's useless without an escape route.
Don't worry about it. You seen Tattoo around?
After his escape map.
Man don't know how to keep his trap shut, does he?
Not the brightest star in the planetarium. He's probably back from work detail by now, though. Check the showers.
In just a few moments, the raging controversy surrounding the murder of Augie Blatz will be put to rest with the execution of fallen police officer Jack Slate. Bearing witness today are Mayor William Pinnacle, Captain Dick Hennessy of the Grant City Anti-Crime Unit, who made the arrest, and a number of friends of the victim, including ex-heavyweight champ Rafshun Diggs.
Cost me $100 to get the pleasure of frying you, Slate. But I would've paid $2.
Oh, Heavenly Father, look into this man's heart and find the goodness. Look upon his soul with mercy and welcome him into your kingdom with open arms. Oh, dear God, give us a miracle.
If this works, I'll be back to get you out of here, preacher man.
Lord don't like empty promises, son.
Faith, Padre, faith.
Okay, it's time. Hey, Slate, when you get to hell, mention my name, and they'll give you a discount. Jack Slate, on behalf of the people of Grant City, I sentence you to death by means of electrocution for the heinous crime of intentional murder. Do you have any last words?
Not yet.
Son of a...
Shut it off! Shut it off! Shut that damn thing off! Shut it off!
What the hell is going on? What happened? Somebody turn on the damn lights!
It's Sickle!
Lockdown! I want this place sealed solid!
Thank you, Lord. Praise Jesus.
Wallet says his name was Marvin Silt. Looked like a typical low-rent thug. I don't know why he wanted me for a hood ornament, but I didn't have time to worry about that now. I needed a place to hide, and I knew just the perfect spot. They say every criminal returns to the scene of the crime, but very rarely do the good guys. By now, Hennessy would have my apartment under watch 24/7, but I was willing to bet that crime scene was still open thanks to the usual assortment of bureaucratic snafus. I'd hole up in Blatz's apartment, let things cool down for a bit while I planned my next move. I wasn't going to get very far dressed like an escaped prisoner, so I figured I'd borrow some of Augie's clothes. He wouldn't be needing them anymore now that he's 6 feet under. I had plenty of work ahead of me. Solve my father's murder and find the guy who set me up. And to do that, I was going to need guns and information, more or less in that order. And there's one place where both exist in profusion: Chinatown. Fat Chow was always good for getting hardware, though he mostly provided for the triads and Yakuza, exactly the guys you don't want to have it. But right now, I didn't care, so long as he could hook me up with something powerful. Wherever you find Fat Chow, trouble's never too far behind. He's one of those wannabe triads, but he's as slimy as they come. Frankly, I don't even think he's Asian. And what do we have here? A little payoff? You mean like a date?
Hey, if shooting bad guys is your idea of a date, then yeah, like a date.
Eve Adams? That can't be your real name. And just like that, she was gone. Not the first time a woman like that has sparked my interest and run out on me, but I couldn't let myself get distracted. I had a grave to visit. My father's. It's alright, boy. I don't know where this trek is taking us. But once we see it through, we're out of here. This place is sucking the life out of me.
Whoa, Jack! It's just me.
What are you doing here?
Same as you. Frank may have left me unemployed and buried in bills, but he was still a good man.
Thanks, and sorry about all that trouble back at the club.
Yeah, you should be. I got fired.
Serious? Sorry about that, but you know, you're better than that place.
Hey, the money was good. A lot better than what I'm making now, waiting tables down at the Orr House.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a waitress. Listen, I gotta ask. Do you have any idea what Dad was working on when he died?
Muck diving for Gloria Exner mostly. She wanted him to scrounge up some dirt on the mayor to help her win the election. She got mad on against his stormtrooper police squad.
You mean Gak?
Yeah. And she thought maybe Frank could prove that the funds were being misappropriated and misused.
Well, were they?
Beats me.
Shh! Move it!
Who are they?
Just get out of here! Clowns with guns? I'll be having nightmares about this for months. I know this cemetery. I buried more than one friend here. The only way out is the way I came in, but it seems these clowns know it too. There's the main gate. If I can make it, I'm home free.
Free, Slick! I ain't playing around! God damn it!
Jack?
You could have told me Mayhem Inc. was gonna ambush me tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about. Most of Mayhem Inc.'s muscle is holed up preparing for the debate tomorrow. If somebody was trying to kill you tonight, it probably wasn't them.
Then who would... Hold on, wait, what are they planning to do at the debate?
Someone posted an open hit on some feminist running for mayor.
Gloria Exner?
That sounds about right. I try to avoid politics. Big waste of time. But I'll tell you, every freelancer with a pea shooter will be there trying to collect. should make my job a little easier.
All right. I'll meet you there.
What for? I'm telling you, the competition's pretty stiff.
I need Exner alive.
Behind these stadium walls, two of Grant City's bitterest political rivals square off in the last scheduled debate of this mayoral election. Incumbent William Pinnacle will likely find himself taking a defensive stance against his opponent, Gloria Exner, who has been quite outspoken with accusations of misappropriated funds and what she calls Nazi-style tactics employed by the city's anti-crime unit, widely known as GAC. But despite these accusations, Mayor Pinnacle still leads in the polls, due in large part to his urban renewal program. The construction of a citywide subway system promises to revitalize industry and draw a wealth of outside businesses to the area. Whether or not that's enough to distract attention away from his decision to close the Iron Point Penitentiary after the recent riot and breakout is anyone's... Hey! What the hell? Hey! I'm on the friggin' air here! Come on! Oh,
Hi, Jack. Where are you?
News chopper. Right across from you.
My sexy eye in the sky.
Somebody's sighting you. Move! Move!
Get him off me!
Whoa! Don't shoot! This thing will go off!
Eve! What's going on?
Hang on a sec, Jack. Just found some guy planting a bomb.
Ask him how many there are.
How many?
They just told me to put one in each of the bathrooms.
Another name off my list.
Oh man, I can't believe you just did that!
Okay, handsome. Walk me through this.
I got your number, man. Let's do this.
You gotta be kidding me. Gloria, I need you to stay out of sight while I take care of this guy.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm open to any suggestions.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Bravery runs in your family.
Yeah, about that. Look, he died investigating your case. What exactly did you send him after?
I heard a rumor that there were some budgetary issues with the subway construction. I thought maybe Frank could find out for sure.
And did he?
I don't know. He never made it to our meeting. I'm afraid, Jack. People want me dead and I don't know why. Please, stay with me.
Look, you need a safe place to hide out until this is all over. You got a car?
Yeah.
Head out to Cold Rock Creek. My dad's cabin is at the end of Mayflower Lane. Stay there until you hear from me. And, since you're headed in that direction, you think you can give me a lift to the pier? The page was from Gopher, the guy who hired Silt to drive Getaway after the prison break. Apparently he also brokered jobs for Patch. Chances were good he might know who hired Patch to kill Blatz and set me up. You Gopher?
Yeah. Who the hell are you? Where's Patch?
Busy getting him bombed.
Oh!
I'm alright. I just gotta get to that diner.
Oh my god.
No.
I'll call an ambulance.
No cops. No ambulance.
You gonna live?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Don't thank me till you get my bill.
Don't.
Shh. Stay put. I'll take care of whoever it is. Well, if it ain't the heavyweight champ turned rent-a-cop, Rapshoon Diggs. I'd offer you a donut, but we're closed.
Well, that's real nice, Hildy. You faked that joke up yourself? It's a real cracker. Look here. You hear any gunshots about?
Gunshots? No, been pretty quiet all night.
I've been a lot of dead blokes on the dock for a quiet night. You wouldn't be pulling one over us now, will you?
Like I could get anything past a hot guy like you. What are you looking for, Diggs? Something I can get for you?
The Hoop wants to have a chat.
Like he chatted with Dominique when she got fired? I don't think so.
I wasn't asking. I was telling.
And I was refusing. What is this?
This is what you call bloody trouble, love.
You don't know the half of it.
Oi, look at this, fellas. Our bleeding hero. Pick him up and let's be off then.
I woke up rested, despite some freaky dreams involving Rafshun Diggs and 4 feet of rusty barbed wire. What was he doing at the Orr house? And what did Fahook want to talk to Hildy about? Pinnacle Security was the mayor's private army of bodyguards. Why were they working for a sleaze like Fahook? It seemed the mayor was in bed with a bad element. And so was Hildy.
Wake up, Mr. Slate. Nap time is over.
Fahook Abdul was supposedly the prince of some oily country on the other side of the globe. Rumor had it he was involved in nearly every kind of crime that went down in Grant City. Robbery, kidnapping, vice, you name it. But he kept himself private mostly, granting the occasional exclusive appearance only to those he felt were worthy.
I said wake up!
I guess I should feel honored.
You are the subject of many troubled discussions these days, Mr. Slate.
Where's Hildy?
She's being put to good use.
Yeah? How is the white slavery trade these days?
Many great powers wish desperately to see you silenced, you know. Do you have any idea why?
I give up. Why?
You mean to suggest that through all of your snooping and violence, you still don't know what is happening here? I find that hard to believe.
Hey, look. You think I'd be here if I had any answers?
A man seeking vengeance rarely carries with him logic. I will return in a number of hours. Please, do not die before we have a chance to speak again.
The truck spilled its contents like a biblical revelation. This was all about gold, money, the root of all evil. Don't know where Fahook got that sort of treasure, but hopefully there'd be more answers wherever this truck was headed. I was heading into the belly of the beast and was gonna come out either with some answers or dead. From the outside, it looked like an old factory eking out its last days before it crumbled into a pile of rust. But on the inside, the place was pure gold. Literally.
You're one rathead load of crap, Slate. You just can't stay down, can you?
Was hoping to speak with the mayor. He around?
Well, he's busy seeing this place is made tidy before the feds decide to poke their noses around. You know, wall off them tunnels you stumbled through on your way out.
Where's Hildy? Fahook juice her up and ship her off to Babylon?
What? That skinny one-time looker? Trust me, geezer. She's happy now, and the last thing she wants is some washed-out fugitive Bob holding a skirt.
Whoa. I'm washed out? Man, what happened to your boxing career? You couldn't even cheat smart.
That's just wrong, geezer. Take it back, or I'll tear your bloody crust off.
Haha, like you could.
You just ordered the chef's special, like. Oh, bleeding hell.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Not bad, Jack. I'm impressed. Perhaps I should have hired you to head this operation.
Why not? I already know where all your tunnels lead. Maybe I can give the feds a guided tour when they get here. Hell, I'll even show them where I buried your body.
Relax, Junior. I didn't kill your father. If you haven't figured that out by now, you aren't half the detective I took you for.
He found out about your gold mining scheme. He was carving your logo in the cement when he bled to death.
That's true. But again, I didn't kill your father, nor did I order his death. I may be involved in some, questionable activities, but not murder.
Yeah, well, who did then?
There are pernicious forces in this city. Forces who have gathered evidence that could destroy some of its most prominent citizens, such as myself.
You're not answering the question.
Who was the first cop to show up when you called in your father's death?
Hennessy.
A little off his beat, isn't it?
What, are you telling me that Hennessy killed my dad? Come on.
You've underestimated him far too long. He's blackmailing half the city. He's not only got the ability to put me in a federal penitentiary, but every criminal on this side of the river. He's even got the power to frame good cops like you and your father.
My dad.
Surely you knew Hennessy wasn't on the up and up.
I knew he was an asshole, but why kill my father? He was already kicked off the force.
He found out about my golden account with Fahook. The same one Hennessy liked to dip into every now and then. The greedy little bastard was just looking out for his money tree, and had no compunctions against hiring Mayhem Inc. to ensure its safety.
Sending me after Blatz. He knew.
As distasteful as it might seem to you, I would like to propose an alliance. Together, we eliminate Hennessy and his files, and in return, you will have avenged your father's murder, and I'll see to it that you're pardoned.
Pinnacle's story about Hennessy filled in too many blanks. When my father learned the truth, he had to be killed. That left me as the odd man out. Hennessy could stop the other cops from investigating the murder properly, but when I showed up at the crime scene, it threw his plans out of whack, so he set me up. So where are these files located exactly? Pinnacle's plan was simple. He would call Hennessy and tell him I was chasing him around the prison or something. Hennessy would jump like a racehorse at the prospect of shutting me up for good.
Look out! He's over here! I need backup!
He's going for the radio. I gotta stop that guy before he gets Hennessy on the horn.
Hennessy, come in! Come in! Hey, Dick, you copy? It's stupid. What?
You know civilization is collapsing when there's nobody policing the police. This city is rotting from the inside out. I'd seen those masks before, in the cemetery and at the pier. Now I knew how I'd been blasting. Gack boys in disguise. Hennessy had been trying to kill me since I escaped the chair. This looked like what I came for, and more. I'm sure if I stuck around long enough, I'd find all sorts of bad voodoo that could take Hennessy to his grave. But this would be plenty, and it wouldn't be much longer before Hennessy's posse realized I wasn't at the prison anymore. Taking Hennessy down was certainly a priority, but I couldn't help but feel wrong about giving Pinnacle a clean record to work off of. Maybe I could kill two birds with one stone. Gloria, it's Jack. I think I've got something you'd be very interested in seeing.
Jack, I hadn't heard from you, and started to worry.
I'm fine. Here, this is all the dirt you need to see Pinnacle get beaten down. First in the election, then maybe in a prison yard if we're lucky.
You know, when I hired your father to dig that up, I had no idea how serious things were going to get.
Yeah, we'll take this to the press or whatever, but don't take it to the police. They're in on it.
I know.
Whoa, what is this? What are you doing?
Pinnacle said he'd kill me if I didn't cooperate. I'm sorry, Jack, but I'm pulling out of the election.
But you got him by the balls. The information in that bundle
will get me killed. I don't know how you can live day to day in the face of fear, but I don't have your kind of stamina. I thought by surrounding myself in a public office with people fighting by my side, I could battle the corruption, but not alone.
Gloria.
Wow, what a big baby. Who'd vote for her anyway, huh?
Hildy, where were you? Are you okay?
Are you kidding? I'm fine. I'm set. Finally.
What do you...
The hook said this stuff was worth a lot. Promised me a small fortune if I got it for him. And God knows I got bills. Sorry, Jack. Just let me do this.
But what about... I thought when this was over we could...
There is no we, Jack. Your father was killed, I felt bad for you. You were hurt, I helped you out. I'm flattered you thought about me that way, but... well, you shouldn't.
You're saying you'd shoot me?
Let's not find out. Look, I've been struggling my entire life. I can't even hang on to a lousy job for more than a couple of weeks. You actually think I could live on a cop's salary? Sitting by the phone every night, waiting for that call from the captain telling me I'm on my own again? Please. Just stay out of this, Jack. For your own sake.
She didn't look the same. I don't know what Fahook did to her, but she wasn't the girl I always admired from afar anymore. I guess it took her pointing a gun at me to notice that part of her I subconsciously ignored. I guess the Hildy I knew never existed. She was just a character played by a desperate actress, and I wasn't buying it. And chances were, she was headed for her final curtain. I followed her all the way out to Warden Air Force Base, one of those places that had been shut down by Congress and left moldering in the fog. It looked like Fahook was getting out of the country for a while until things cooled down. I doubt Hildy had any idea what she was getting herself involved in. She was in way over her head this time, and despite everything, I couldn't just let her walk in there like a lamb to slaughter.
Who was that?
Yeah, I don't know, but Fahook said to let her in and lock the door behind her.
Dude, she was hot.
Tell me about it. You should see her on stage.
So this is what everyone was after. This bundle of dirty secrets.
Is that my payment? I sort of expected cash.
Unfortunately, my cash assets have been redirected to my homeland. But they should more than suffice.
Yeah, except I can't really pay rent with a bar of gold.
True, true. Then perhaps I should just keep it.
You'll be sure she's tied to Exner's murder, won't you?
That will not be a problem.
Okay, Slate. I hoped you wouldn't be this big a thorn in my side. But apparently, you are. One I should clip off and burn.
Bring it on. Carrying a pretty heavy load here. Gotta get this plane on the ground so...
Remarkable.
He fell like a silk-suited brick, and probably floated about as well, too. Problem now is finding someone to land the plane, or someone to show me how. Can you land this thing?
Autopilot is locked. Gear isn't responding. You gotta override both switches before I can do anything.
Where?
2 switches. Front and rear avionics. Hurry up! Ah, that did it. She's responding. Now just hold on to something tight, cause she's going down heavy.
Kip Waterman, and hurry. Waterman, Jack Slate. Yeah, I know you're getting ready to go on the air, that's why I'm calling. Listen, a cargo jet full of extremely interesting cargo is about to hit the ground outside Warden Air Force Base. If I'm not burned alive in the crash, I might have the story of the century for you.
So, what's your angle here, Slate? It better be good. Remember, I'm putting my ass on the line.
Here.
What's this?
Your Pulitzer Prize. Only one catch.
Yeah, what's that?
I died in that crash. You got me?
Yeah, sure, whatever. So, what's the story?
You'll understand when you read what's in there. How soon can you get that on the air?
Is 10 o'clock too soon?
10 o'clock is perfect. Now, you think you can drop us off at the Bay Bell? I got one last loose end to tie up. They say it's always darkest before the dawn. It was pitch black by the time I got back to the Bay Bell. I was battered and bruised, but I wasn't quite done yet. The city was now short one mayor, not to mention one mayoral candidate. Hildy was dead and so was Eve. Augie Blatz, Fahouk Abdul, my dad, everyone except the one man who really deserved to die. But I...
Slate!
Don't have to yell, Dick. I'm the only one here.
I owe you one, Slate. Even I wouldn't have had the balls to kill the mayor. And with both Fahouk and Blatz gone, this city is practically mine. And all that gold. Do you have any idea how much power that can buy me?
Yeah, it'll buy you one hell of a funeral.
Cute. So where's that evidence you stole from my station?
I gave it to a friend for safekeeping.
You did what? Who?
Now how safe would it be if I just told you?
Information has surfaced that implicates key officials in both City Hall and the Grant City Police Department in what federal authorities are already categorizing as capital racketeering and organized criminal intent.
What did you do?
Central amongst those implicated is Lieutenant Dick Hennessy, head of Grant City's anti-crime squad, and the target of many who feel that his strong-arm tactics fell beyond the law.
What did you do? I'll see you both in hell.
With a crack and a sizzle, it was over. The truth was in the air and the feds were on the case. Not that there was anyone left to implicate, but I'm sure they'd find their share of scapegoats. And I'd rather not stick around long enough to be one of them. With Hennessy, Blatz, and Fahouk all dead, the inevitable struggle for power would begin. It would take an atom bomb to rid this city of crime. But I was fresh out of plutonium. I'd had enough. My own bundle of sins were enough to keep me awake for the rest of my life. But I had to believe that bringing the bad guys down would have some karmic benefit down the road somewhere. Somewhere other than here. I didn't mind, though. In fact, I was looking forward to leaving. They say Grant City's the hardest place on Earth. that people aren't born here, they're made, that fortunes are lost and found on a daily basis, and if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. Well, I can tell you this for a fact. Jack Slade is about as far from dead as you can imagine.
Alfred McGuffin, szanowany sędzia, 2 dzieci, przyjaciel rodziny, teraz zginął w Grand City. McGuffin twierdził publicznie, że jest w posiadaniu dokumentów łączących międzynarodową organizację przestępczą z elitą Grand City. Nie żebym był specjalnie zaskoczony, ale zdaje się, że wkurzył niewłaściwych ludzi. 2 dni temu sędziego McGuffina uprowadziła w biały dzień grupa uzbrojonych ludzi. Do tego trzeba mieć jaja. W końcu Hennessy przydzielił mi tę sprawę, ale chyba nie był zachwycony. McGuffin nie jeden raz pomógł mojemu ojcu. Ja i moja rodzina jesteśmy jego dłużnikami. Tu Slade.
Nie pierdol.
Cześć, Ruby.
Nie wiem, jak mi się za to odwdzięczysz. Naprawdę nienawidzę tego pieprzonego wdzianka.
Do twarzy ci.
Jasne, mam nazwisko. Hector Cruz.
Król porno?
Czy ja się jąkam? Cruz jest w Blue Fly na South Boulevard. Wiesz, jak wygląda?
Ta, chyba.
Tylko nie zrób niczego głupiego, Jack.
Ruby, nie martw się o mnie. Parking z obsługą w mordę. W tym miejscu zaczynam walić twoim łbem o stół.
Pierdol się, pendejo!
Jeśli nie zaczniesz gadać, zostaniesz gwiazdą w żelaznym szpicu.
Ja pierdolę, to jebane skorpiony, słyszysz? Zajęli opuszczony tor skateboardowy na East Side. Tam zabrali sędziego. Zabrali go tam po porwaniu. Chowają tam kradzione bryki. Oni zabijają gliniarzy. Mam nadzieję, że cię zajebią, pendecho.
To nie mnie będą jebać, ćwoku. Następny wóz. Znalazłem samochód użyty do porwania, ale musieli zawieźć sędziego w inne miejsce. Na szczęście jeden z gangsterów postanowił się tu pokręcić. Ruby często zarzucała mi, że jestem zimny, ale wiem, jak rozniecić ogień. Chyba potrzeba do tego benzyny. Czas na demonstrację.
O kurwa, gościu, nie rób tego! Powiem wszystko!
Gadaj.
Jakieś ćpuny zabrały sędziego! Mówili, że idą do South Star, stary!
Kto?
Jeźdźcy śmierci!
Jeńcy śmierci? Zmyśliłeś to gówno?
Powiedziałem jeźdźcy śmierci! Głuchy jesteś?
Hej, zarysowaliście mi brykę, chujki. Panie sędzio, nic panu nie jest?
Jack, dokumenty. Musisz zabrać moje dokumenty do...
Zapłacisz za to, skurwysyno.
To już koniec, chłopcze. Skatujemy cię jak sędziego. Kwiczał jak prosie i oddał wszystkie dokumenty. Co powiesz na źrenicę, chłopcze?
Wiesz, co mi się wydaje? Że powinniście wziąć prysznic palanty. Sędzia McGuffin nie żyje, ale jego dokumenty gdzieś zostały. Spaliłbym je, gdybym był bandziorem, chyba że mógłbym nimi kogoś szantażować. Houston miał zamiar powiedzieć mi, gdzie są dokumenty McGuffina i kto chciał je mieć. Houston, mamy problem.
Zapłacisz mi za to, skurwysynu.
Szkoda, że nie widziałeś, co się dzieje, gdy rzeczywiście celuję. Więc, gdzie są dokumenty, ciołku?
Jezus Maria! Dobra, popaprańcu. Chcesz te dokumenty? Są w opuszczonym kościele, w dawnej melinie Jonesa. Ale nie wejdziesz tam. Moi chłopcy wcześniej rozpierdolą ci łeb. Nic więcej ci nie powiem.
Dzięki, Z.
Kim jest Z?
Z zszedł, kotku. Z zszedł.
Nie!
Zabrałem Ruby. Nie mam pojęcia o rozpruwaniu sejfów i nie miałem czasu na małe gierki.
Mógłbyś dać mi się przebrać.
Ale musisz założyć fajny kapelusz.
Cały Jack. Zawsze szarmancki wobec kobiet.
Zostań tu.
Jasne. Zatrzymam bandziorów kapeluszem.
Kto to, kurwa?
Rekin lądowy. Jestem Jack Slade, dziwko. Musisz wierzyć. Kiedyś myślałem o zostaniu księdzem, ale życie skierowało mnie w inną stronę. Pojąłem też, że kiepsko u mnie z przebaczeniem.
Jack, tutaj! Będzie ciężko go rozpróć. Daj nam trochę czasu.
Ruby, nie idź tam.
Cholera, Jack! Tak wiele mi zawdzięczasz. O kurwa, masz towarzystwo.
Czas załatwić paru motocyklistów. Ruby, otwórz ten safe.
Ruby, przebierz się za stripteaserkę. Ruby, włóż ten kapelusz. Ruby, otwórz safe. Tak! Wreszcie! Otwarty, Jack!
W mordę, to nie wszystko. Trochę o Hongu C i mafii Czarnego Smoka.
Triadzie, Jack! Triadzie Czarnego Smoka! Azjatyckim gangu!
Mafia, triady. Wszystkim należy się kulka.
Podskoczył ci testosteron?
Hong C ma dom na wzgórzu, z widokiem na miasto.
Ale dziś będzie spoglądał z perspektywy 2 metrów pod ziemią. Przykro mi.
Wschód spotyka zachód.
Мне нужен гонцы. Сейчас же! Вы в самом деле думали, что можете одолеть меня, мистер?
Ruby uważa, że za rzadko używam głowy. Aha. Nie martw się, Hong. Kiedyś widziałem to na filmie. Jak to było? Jakoś tak.
Wyciągnij mnie, gnoju! Doki! Dziś w nocy coś się dzieje w dokach!
Dzięki. Pamiętasz, jak mówiłem, że zabiję cię na końcu? Kłamałem. Nie mogłem złapać Ruby. Miałem złe przeczucia. Coś było nie w porządku. Zdawało się, że wszyscy gracze są na miejscu. Nie mogło być aż tak łatwo, prawda? Robert Blankow? Rosyjski imigrant. Pojawił się w Grand City kilka lat temu. Prowadzi kasyno odwiedzane przez członków rosyjskiej mafii. Na ulicy mówi się, że osobiście popiera jednego z kandydatów na stanowisko burmistrza. Ale dlaczego się tu pokazuje? To czysta głupota. Ja pierdolę, za dużo pytań. Za mało kul. Wszyscy rzucić broń. Ale już!
Witamy na przyjęciu, panie Slade. Ale przyszedł pan chyba bez osoby towarzyszącej.
Ruby!
Jack, tak mi przykro.
Och, jakie to wzruszające. Rzuć broń, Slade, albo ona zginie. Dobry piesek. Proszę się nie martwić, panie Slade. Zajmę się nią. Niestety nie mogę powiedzieć tego samego o panu. Weźcie go na ryby, chłopaki.
Jeszcze tu wrócę, Blankow. Ruby miała rację, nie radzę sobie z kobietami. Po co ją zabierałem? Bo chciałem naprawić nasze relacje? Głupiś Jack. Nie mam broni, a dupków jest mnóstwo. Wypuścić psy. Bierz ich, mały. Drak.
Взять его! Попробуй на...
Blankow miał Ruby i dokumenty. Chciałem tylko Ruby. Puść ją, Blankow!
Zabierzcie tę dziwkę do wozu. Szybko!
Jack! Następnym razem strzelaj pierwszy, okej?
Zatelefonowałem i zdobyłem adres Blankowa tuż przed tym, jak wmieszał się Hennessy i wezwał mnie do siebie. Chyba mnie usadzi za gwałtowne zachowanie. Chuj z nim. Musiałem pomyśleć. Czy Hennessy chciał mnie zatrzymać? Miał z tym wszystkim coś wspólnego? Idę, Ruby. Trzymaj się. Świetnie. Więcej istot bez twarzy.
Что тут происходит?
Gra skończona, Blankow.
Pańska przyjaciółka miała rację, panie Slade. Zawsze strzelaj szybciej od bandziora.
Nie! Ruby!
Jack? Hej, wiedziałeś. Wiedziałeś, że to było zbyt piękne. By trwało, prawda? A ja... Przykro mi, Jack, naprawdę. Nie puszczaj mnie, Jack!
Jedyna kobieta, która mnie rozumiała, spoczywa martwa w moich ramionach. Blankow za to zapłaci. Blankow! Ruby powiedziała mi, że nigdy by nam się nie ułożyło, bo moje życie to nieustający cykl przemocy i śmierci. Nigdy nie słuchałem Ruby. Nigdy. Kiedy zniszczyłem kolejny niepotrzebny przedmiot, doznałem oświecenia. Miała rację. Zawsze strzelaj wcześniej niż pieprzony bandzior. Dzięki, Ruby.
Panowie, Jack Slade i jego dziwka nie żyją. Dokumenty McGuffina zostały sprzedane naszemu przyjacielowi...
Blankow! Musimy coś dokończyć, skurwysynu.
Czy mi się zdaje, czy on oszalał?
Nigdy się tu nie dostanie, proszę pana. Nie przy naszych zabezpieczeniach. Osłaniamy pana.
Jeśli była jakaś ostatnia rzecz, jakiej miałem dokonać na tej ziemi, to wysłanie Roberta Blankowa do piekła. To za ciebie, Ruby. Jackpot.
Держу на мушке. Да. Укрыться! Нет! Пожалуйста!
Nie.
To był koniec, ale w środku czułem się pusty. Blankow był wysoko postawioną marionetką, którą można z łatwością zastąpić. Dokumenty McGuffina zniknęły. Osób, które za tym wszystkim stały, nie wykryto. Ale mnie to nie obchodziło. Ruby nie żyła. Wraz z nią umarła część mnie. Nigdy już nie będę taki sam. Zawsze na krawędzi, nie mając nic do stracenia. Jeśli kiedykolwiek dowiem się, kto za tym stał, rozpęta się piekło, ale póki co ci ludzie mogą spać spokojnie. Mają czego chcieli i ja nie mam nic. To tak, jakby mnie zabili.